Luis, my man, what's going on, bro? What's happening with your team right now? City getting absolutely bodied by Bodo Glimt? I didn't even see what the final score of that was. I saw it was 3-1. Did it end 3-1? It did end 3-1. What's going on there, man? And then I thought I didn't even see the game live. I looked at the live score and I'm like, oh, at the time I saw it, Bodo Glimt were up 2-0. And I'm like, okay, City must not be playing their strongest squad. Like they must be playing the kids or something. I look at the lineup, it's their strongest squad. And Rodri also got a red card. What's going on over there? Kind of takes away a little bit from the United win. Like, is our City just complete ass right now, or what's going on there? Anyway, bear with me just real quick. I'm trying to set this up. Liam, what's going on, man? AJR says Dorgu is next to Bale of football. Might be getting a bit ahead of ourselves there. But yeah, Liam, dude, why are City so ass? Us United fans need to soak this in. Like 3-1 to Bodo Glimt? Christian up in here. Bodo won. Yeah, I saw that. Already off to a successful Champions League hate watch. Now can we see Arsenal lose? Arsenal lose, Spurs lose. In terms of bets I've actually brought back. I haven't bet on football in so long. I'm bringing it back because I felt confident about today. I got 3 bets on 3 different games. We went with under 3.5 bookings in PSG Sporting. That one is not going to hit. I don't know why I took that one. Under 3.5 Madrid Monaco, also not going to hit. And under 9.5 corners in the Spurs game. And I also fucked up the timer and the game's just started. Hold on. All 3 of those are not going to hit. And I'm trying to use reverse psychology, if you couldn't tell. I'm confident about Arsenal game this weekend because they play today too. Honestly, I think like a draw. I'd be happy with a draw from that game. I could see a 1-1 United Arsenal. But boys, give me the score predictions in the chat for these games. RNG, what's going on, my man? What's happening, bro? Good to see you up in here as always. Out of all the ones I took, out of all the 3 bets I took, which one sounds the best? Under 9.5 corners in the Spurs game, under 3.5 goals in Madrid Monaco, or under 3.5 cards in Sporting PSG. Frankfurt fired their manager for letting Onana 2.0 play. Who was Onana 2.0? The main game I'm actually paying attention to, and we had to pull out the Sporting kit for this, Sporting PSG. I actually think it's going to be a really good game. PSG are decently sized favorites, but I wouldn't count Sporting out. Arsenal lose 2-1. PSG 3-1, Inter 4-1. Inter 4-1? Is this just because it's a hate watch and we want Arsenal to lose? Like they're undefeated. Mm-hmm. Invixity, what's going on, bro? I'm saying Inter are winning 3-2 and PSG win 3-1. Everyone's predicting Arsenal to lose. And Inter are playing at home as well. Could happen. Madrid 3-1. Madrid game, I could see like a Madrid 3-0. I'm kind of just hoping Monaco don't score at all. I don't know why I took under 3.5 cards though for a Portuguese team. Interplay halal ball. Halal ball versus haram ball. Ice, what's going on, man? It's Blitzfire. What's going on, bro? How you been? Oh my goodness, Ira Emery getting in behind, tried to cut it back to Barcola. It's cut out for an early PSG corner here. Fati been on great form. Is Pogba playing or what's? I haven't even been paying attention with what's going on with Pogba's career. How much has he even been playing for Monaco? Been busy with work in the hospital, but it's good. How about you? I've been doing good, bro. Life's been good. United, just off the back of a great win. It's been a good week. Anytime United wins, it leads into a good week. Um, just pulled up the Spurs Tottenham game. That's one of the bets we have. Is Torben sponsored by Vodafone since when? Those jerseys are actually kind of clean. Just threw it on though. I don't think there has been a corner already, but the bet I have in that one under 9.5 corners. And Jaden coming in here with the 5-year awesomes. Jaden, man, absolute legend. How you been, Jaden? Hope you've been doing well, man. Imagine City lose 5 games in a row. Honestly, they've been looking like I don't know what's been going on with them because they were flying throughout December, and then just in the new year they've just been absolutely shocking. Like, oof, Fabian Ruiz shot top of the box. PSG looking very dominant against Sporting early. I'm good, bro. It's good to hear, man. What was I? Oh yeah, City. I wasn't too sure, and Jaden up in here with the rose, man. Appreciate you, Jaden. I wasn't sure if it was like United were actually playing good or City were just really, really bad. And I think it was a little bit of both because we definitely played good. I thought we played great in the second half. The first half, I feel like it was more of a case of City just playing really bad. But yeah, honestly, the way this is going, it kind of looks like Arsenal probably going to end up winning the league, and we don't want to see that, man. And then Jaden up in here with the 2 more year awesomes, man. Can we get some W's in the chat for the man Jaden? Always showing the love in the stream. Simon's missed. Big chance. I have that game on, but it's slightly delayed. Mbappe scored already. Yeah, boys. The only game I don't have on is the Madrid game. You tell me Mbappe scored already? He has. 5 minutes in. Oh, yeah, that bet's cooked. Arsenal can bottle. Like, City are also kind of bottling it as well. Even is this one? Is Pogba starting? He is not. He's not even on the bench. What, is he injured already? Olympiacos scored against Leverkusen. Gressi has a shiny bald head. Crimson King, what's going on, man? He says, Hydro, I've missed you. I miss you too, man. I missed all you guys. Love seeing Real lose the Supercopa and Copa del Rey in the same week. Yeah, dude, that's like realistically, and what? How far are they off top spot in La Liga? I feel like realistically, all they have now is the Champions League, and even then, is that realistic? I'm telling you, man, Mbappe individually, statistically, great, but does it actually make your team better? Any prediction for the Atleti Gala game? That'd be a good game, man. Galatasaray have a really good game or good team. Sorry. Um, I feel like it'll be like a low scoring. I see like a 1-1. George, you see Crystal Palace? Oh my goodness, Arsenal have already scored. Gabriel Jesus. I didn't even see the goal. Arsenal already up 1-0. I did see the Palace FA Cup game. This fucking team, man, they can't be stopped. It's kind of AIDS. Takes a gross deflection. Gabriel Jesus reaches his boot out for it. Bottom left corner. Nothing really much Sommer can do about it. At least Groceries didn't score. Is he even playing? Lofty Boy says Amorim out, only bantering. Bro, I'm still. I like what Carrick's doing, but I still like. I will never admit that. I still believe Amorim would have been successful if he actually was given the time. And I wasn't even really. I haven't even. I'm not even really surprised. I was surprised with the City result, but like in terms of short term, I kind of knew we would be a little bit better, but long term, I don't know. It's so up in the air now. Like I don't even know what to expect. And even just forget about the rest of this season, going into next season. Like okay, yeah, we're doing great right now. We're playing Carrick ball, whatever. But then all that might go away if we bring in a different manager in the summer. And like, do people want to bring in Carrick? I'm not saying we should or we shouldn't. Like I don't honestly really know. Like for me, I don't really know too much about Carrick as a manager. I didn't really pay too much attention what he was doing in the championship. I know when he started there, he was very very good, but then towards the end it was bad. So I'm hoping it's just like I don't want to see a similar situation to what happened with Ole, because we've already been down that road again. If he gets top four with genuine consistent performances, it's very hard for them to not keep him. Yeah, I know that's what I was saying. I'm like hypothetically, let's just say he wins literally every single game, so the rest of the season. How do you not keep Carrick? But then is Carrick like really going to be that guy to actually? Because like the ultimate goal is to win the Prem. Like that's what we all want. Is Carrick the man to like take us to that, or is it going to be kind of like Ole, where like only really as high as he could take us was second? which is still good. Obviously, it's better than where we are now, but like, this is why I liked Ruben. Like, I was ready and I was prepared to be patient for the long term project to build something that was actually capable of winning the league, not just qualifying for the Champions League. And Romero has scored for Spurs. Oh my goodness! Was that Trincao? Oh no, it wasn't. Romero has put Spurs up 1-0. I've not seen the goal. I'm imagining it's from a corner. Besides Timber, who's the best right back in the world? I mean, you'd probably say Hakimi, wouldn't you? Who else is a good shout for a right back? Yeah, from a corner. Dude, why? Romero's actually freaking class, man. Hakimi all day. Oh, in the Prem, sorry, not the world. Why did I think you said the world? In the Prem? Um RNG said Kimmich and Trent. Yeah, he asked for just in the Prem though. Best right back in the Prem other than Timber. Carrick is a joke, bro. There's so many top class managers available in the summer. I'm not gonna like. He's not a joke. I just don't know. I agree with you. I believe where United is now, we should be going for a top class manager. I really don't know, man. Oof. No standout candidates, to be honest. I mean, the main guy I was going for that I wanted was Tuchel, and I know he's with England, but like maybe you could pull him away after the World Cup. Enrique's already said he's not going to extend his contract at PSG. That's another one I would take. I'm not really sold on the idea of Xavi. I really don't know. I'd love an Ancelotti. I would too, but I remember I saw the clip recently of Ole talking about when he was managing against Ancelotti, and he said that he like didn't want the United job because it was too much pressure or some shit. But like that being said, I feel like he still potentially could take it or would want to take it. It would be ludicrous to choose him over Nagelsmann. Tuchel, even De Zerbi would be better. I agree with you, bro. Honestly, and like I also think like we played great against City as well, but like this is also like a moment where a lot of people might be getting too ahead of themselves. Like it was a good win. You know, we looked good. We moved the ball around well. We defended well. But like at the same time, City were also very, very bad. And like, was that one of our best performances of the season? Yes. But like, we've had those similar type of performances against the big teams this season already, even under Ruben. We succeed. Our team is built to succeed with being able to get in behind. Once we're playing against, like, it looked good against City. Both of our goals came from counterattacks. We're not going to have that space when we're playing against a Fulham or a Burnley or a team like that. You know what I mean? So I would like to see us go and have another good performance like we did against City, against Arsenal. And I could very, very well see it happening. Even getting a draw would be a good result for us. But then it's the game after that when we play against Fulham. Like that's when I'm really going to judge the Carrick ball. Arsenal might actually reach the UCL final, obviously losing to Madrid, but still. Still only 1-0 in that Madrid game? Christian just said Simon's missed again. John, what's going on, bro? What kind of bets do you have going on today? Because I actually did take some. He says he's going to the World Cup in New York. Don't have tickets, but there to hang out. I'll probably watch the Brazil on Brazil on June 13th. If Spain make it to the final, I'll be going down to celebrate, dude. That'd be sick. RNG said James, when we were talking about the best right backs in the Prem, he said Reece James versus Timber, but Timber is currently better. Reece James has been playing in midfield though, hasn't he? Joe, possible penalty. Wait, have Inter just equalized? They have equalized. Top right corner finish. Who was that? Sucic. It's a great finish. I'm happy. I was going to take the under on this Arsenal Inter game. I'm happy I didn't end up taking that. The bets I took for this game, Spencer, what's going on, bro? Again, under 9.5 corners in the Tottenham game, and I honestly don't know how many corners it's on right now. It's on at least one because Romero scored off a corner. We have under 3.5 cards in PSG Sporting, which again I believe is on 0. And then Madrid, Monaco under 3.5 goals. Thoughts? Which one of those sounds the best? Looking at the way they play so far, I still have some hope for this season. I know it's Monaco, but still. In terms of just the Champions League, CR7, or like how many points are Madrid off first in the Liga? Yo, Jaden in here with the 8 GGs, my guy. Big up, Jaden, man. Absolute GOAT. Only 1 point? Oh, shit. I thought it was more than that, honestly. Vitinha just had a fucking one-time rocket outside the 18, just swerved outside the post. That would have been a disgusting goal. RNG saying it was a lol ball. Someone said, hey, Spurs are now 5th in the Champions League table and 1 point clear of City. That is so bad. Their 3 fans should be embarrassed. Honestly, who is... you'd say Arsenal's the favorite to win the Champions League, but who else would you throw in there as well? Originally I had Bayern, and I still wouldn't count them out. Invixity, man, it's been a pleasure as always, bro. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Now, in terms of playing like a team with an idea on the pitch that actually have tactics, my prediction's still on, says RNG. What did you say? You say 3-2? Or you say 2-1? Barca if Rafinha stays healthy? That wouldn't be a bad shout. The fact that United are 5th and Liverpool are currently 4th tells you how bad the league this year. We are both pants. Yeah. Yeah, the league is weird. I'm curious to see, because it feels like there's been a lot less goals scored this season compared to last season or any previous season, to be honest. What is the most goals that's been scored in a Prem season, and what's the least amount of goals that's been scored in the Prem season? Bayern's still my favorite. 4-1 Inter was the prediction. Can you imagine? Took a draw for Arsenal versus Inter. Real Madrid win over 2.5 and Villarreal win plus over 2.5. Yeah, I had like a couple different bets that I was willing to take on the Inter Arsenal game, and honestly, they were all like unders, like both teams to score no, like all of them would have been cooked. Change the scoreboard? What do you mean change the scoreboard? What score is not correct right now? Am I tripping or is it not 1-1? That's what I'm seeing right now. City fucked me earlier, but I'm okay with it to see a big upset. I feel like these Champions League games honestly are difficult to predict. Card coming out in the Spurs game. Freaking light, honestly. Man, Sporting are getting like no possession here against PSG. Defending decently well. Red card check for this as well. That's crazy if they give a red. Dortmund could be down to 10 here, 25 minutes in. No, the red card could be for Dortmund, not Spurs. Barcola cuts in onto his right. Shot is blocked. A draw here would be huge for Sporting. Christian, you think this is a red, though? Because it's kind of like the Dallo shit against City. It's like, yeah, it's studs and not a nice area, but there's no intent behind it. Like, he's going to get the ball. He just skims the top of the ball and then ends up catching his leg. They're going to give him a red. Wow. Dortmund red card down to 10. Arsenal could win their first Champions League. I think someone knocks them deep, maybe the semis. Yeah, I could see like I could see them losing to like a PSG. Imagine if they lost to Spurs. What if Arsenal win the treble, man? That would be so gross. Like that very well might ruin football itself. For me, too hard. He lost the ball and then touches the area below the knee. Let me see this again. You know what? Yeah, that's bad. That's a tough one, honestly. I don't know. Bodo Stadium has some different type of aura. I need to see. I didn't even watch that game at all. I need to see the highlights after this. 3-1 and a Rodri red card. If Arsenal win the treble, I'm genuinely done with footballing as of the end of the World Cup final. I feel like it's just going to be one. They're either going to win everything or they're going to win nothing. Holland having a hard time right now. You think he's like it's a case of him individually playing bad, or is it just the whole team playing bad and it's affecting him? Like, is he not getting the service? Because like he wasn't great against United, but like I don't even really remember him getting the ball that much. Like he spent the whole game Maguire Martinez's back pocket. Honestly, it went to the point that 3 years ago I legit couldn't think of a possibility that City will stop dominating. It'll be very interesting what happens with City and just with the Premier League in general when Pep either decides to leave or retires. How old is Pep anyway? Like realistically, how many years, even if it's at City or any team, how many more years is he going to manage in football? Oof. Ousmane Dembele cuts in onto his left foot. Good defending. Plays a wall pass off the defender on the ground. Sporting come up with the ball. Thuram missed a big chance. Ali, what's going on, man? Wait, Madrid's up 2-0? Please tell me that's not true. I need under 3.5. They are up 2-0, man. What the fuck am I doing? Mbappe again. Oh my goodness. Huge save by Rui Silva. Really should have been 1-0 there for PSG. Barcola coming down the left side. Tried to square it across goal to Dembele. The keepers came up huge there. Now Fabian Ruiz trying to get a cutback here. Lofts it in the air. And Emery makes it 1-0 for PSG. Damn. Sporting wanted a foul originally. The ref didn't give it. The fans are pissed off, but as it stands right now, PSG are up 1-0. It's a great first save by Rui Silva. That should have been a foul, to be honest. Referee standing right in front of it, too. And of course, it's Anthony Taylor. Beautiful cross. Fabian Ruiz. VAR's having a look at it, though. Ah, oh, shit. Arsenal have scored again. And it's Gabriel Jesus again, bro. Anthony Taylor going to go look at the goal, the PSG goal. I feel like he's going to overturn this. 2-1 Arsenal, though, man. All the goals are going flying in now. Off a corner. Classic. That's kind of shitty defending there. Gabriel Jesus on a hat trick. Unbelievable. Reminds me of a bit when people thought Juventus would dominate forever when you mentioned City. Yeah, and honestly, since Juventus stopped dominating like they were, the Serie A has been so much more entertaining. PSG goal disallowed. Sporting still alive. Back to 0-0. Set piece FC, man. The RNG, the 4-1 prediction is no more. Bro, I can't deal with Arsenal fans saying their players are now all-time greats. Yeah, dude, like it's great. Like Declan Rice, I'll be able to accept, but the way that people are going to be talking about Saka will be crazy. It'll be unbearable. So,
What is this?
Champions League.
Inter? No.
This is Inter.
Inter.
Oh, did they just score? No.
With. Oh, Celtic.
Sporting.
Oh.
Spurs doing a training session with Dortmund. Very nice ball there. Diagonal ball from Sporting. Nuno Mendes is just way too fast, though. MUFC V6B. What's going on, man? Good to see you up in the stream, bro. Big up everybody that's up in the stream right now. If you haven't already, do hit the like button on the stream. Dude, Gabby Jesus, he better not score a hat trick. Spurs 2-0? No way. The PSG game and the Arsenal game I have are pretty on time, but the Spurs one I have is a little bit delayed. It's still 1-0 right now. I'm not going to look at the chat. I'm going to predict who's going to score. I'm going to say Solanke. And I need that Madrid game to at least get to halftime without it there being a third goal. Ew! What was that? It was Solanke. Just rolled it with a little back flick into the goal off the post and in. Two 0 Spurs. That's a wrap. Not even Spurs have this up. I feel like this was a good matchup too, man. That red card just completely has ruined it. I could see Spurs could easily go on and win this fucking 3 or 4-0. Did Solanke even mean to do that? That is so AIDS. It went off his back foot, off his heel, off his back foot again. Off the post and in. Thomas Frank loves it. He's celebrating like this result's gonna save his job or something. Like, bro, you're cooked. Kenneth, what's going on, man? Holland ghosted in his home country. I honestly can't. I need to see the highlights from that game after this. Nearly 3 for Spurs. How many corners have happened in the Spurs Dortmund game yet? It is 3 corners for Spurs. I guess that's not terrible. They get no more corners by half, and I think we'll be chilling. They've had at least the app that I said they have 3 corners. Arsenal don't even need to win. Low key bullies. They are on 3 corners. About 5 minutes plus added time left for the half. And we need no more corners in the Spurs game and no more goals in Madrid Monaco, at least for the rest of the first half. And I don't think there has been a card in the Sporting PSG game. Yeah, no cards at all. Under 3.5 cards. That's the last bet. Jonathan De Silva, what's going on, man? We are backing Sporting today, bro. I wasn't backing them enough to actually bet on them to win, but we took under 3.5 cards. That's what we're looking for. And like just as a fan, nice to see Sporting at least get a draw. But to be fair, PSG have kind of been dominating them. Here comes Barcola down the left-hand side, waiting for support. Top of the box, Fabian Ruiz, one-time shot, blocked by Inacio. 10 shots to 2 on target. Are they in? You're talking about the Spurs game? They've had 10 shots, 2 on target. Oh my goodness, Zaire Emery, that's got to be a foul on the goalkeeper. That has to be a foul on the goalkeeper. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Anthony Taylor. Vitinha and Mendes are so good, bro. Mendes is so fast. It's ridiculous. But yeah, Vitinha is obviously gross too. Barcola's having a good game. Even though the goal got disallowed, that assist Fabian Ruiz got where he lofted it over the defenders just perfectly for fucking. Who was it that put that header in? Was it Emery? I think it might have been. This PSG team is still definitely contenders. I only talk about the Spurs game since I have Amazon Prime. Rui Silva is underrated. Yeah, I've actually the very few times I've seen him play, he's very solid. You know how old he is, Jonathan? And Sporting are just giving the ball away, but very, very poor in possession right now. He's 31? What? I thought he was way younger than that. I thought he would have been like mid 20s. Free kick Spurs, awful play, no corner. It's so they're still on 3. Christian, anytime they get a corner, let me know, please. Or like not necessarily Spurs, but either Spurs or Dortmund. Anytime there's a corner in that game. I'm seeing a Poro free kick. That was shit. I'm assuming that's what you were talking about. Oh my goodness, Term. How are you not getting ahead on that? Love to see Inter at least tie this up. Sporting getting a chance here to get forward. Can they take advantage? They got numbers. A little step over. Pacho cleans it up. Just lets it roll out for a goal kick. I think Sporting have had one shot this entire first half. This first half has gone by quickly. Dude, Jed Spence handball? Oh, that was in the Dortmund box, so I thought it could have been a penalty. I was going to take Trincao shots on target, and I'm very happy I didn't. Halftime in the Arsenal game, 2-1 Arsenal. I think it was, what, 3? Was that 3 or 5 minutes? I got it on a really small screen, the Spurs Dortmund game. Luca, what's going on, man? He says, I just subscribed, dude. You absolute legend, Luca. Welcome to the YouTube family, man. Always appreciate anybody who comes over, hits that subscribe button. Goat. Madrid. Where is the Madrid game? Still 2-0. I just need Monaco to defend for their lives here. Only one more goal I can allow go in there. Lucas says, you okay? What do you think of Arsenal's performance? I think attacking good, defense. What? OBS disconnected? What the fuck? What is this? Okay, reconnected. If my stream's fucked, please let me know. That was a solid Arsenal performance for what I've seen. Like, I saw the 2 goals. classic Arsenal goals, especially the second one off the corner. I feel like they'll probably go on to win the game. I could see a 3-1 Arsenal final score. Even though as a United fan, obviously I don't want to see that happen. That is the end of the first half for all the games, I'm pretty sure. And Christian, there was no other corners in that first half for Spurs. It ends on 3. I think in terms of the yeah, 3 corners under 9.5 corners. Surely that's gonna hit, right? Spurs, Dortmund, and with the red card too. No other corners? Yeah. Sophie, what's going on? BC, what's going on, bro? This game is cinema. Are you talking about the Arsenal one or which one? It kind of is like halal ball versus haram ball. I think under 3.5 cards, Sporting PSG kind of looks like it's going to be a lock. Like if they get 4 cards in the second half, I will be livid. I could see Madrid. Has anybody actually been watching the Real Madrid game? Like, if Monaco even had any real opportunities? What are the odds that Monaco actually scores? Honestly, in terms of stats, it's really not. It looks pretty even. 51% possession for Madrid, 10 shots, 2 on target for Madrid, 8 shots, 2 on target for Monaco. Stat wise, let's look pretty even. Maybe Monaco could bang a goal back. Adrian, yeah, dude. Man City losing 3-1 to Bodo Glimt. Pathetic. Holland ghosting, Rodri red card. Just absolutely falling apart. And who does City play next in the Prem? The half chop, what's going on, man? Says, bro, United should definitely get Ruben Neves in. I'd say a short loan till the summer, then sign him on a free or for a free. I know, bro. He would be honestly the perfect signing for us. Like, Casemiro played absolutely brilliant in the against City, but we need to bring in his replacement. Bro, United, no, I literally just read that. I'm looking forward to the game this weekend against Arsenal. I do feel we have a chance, but a very small one. I could see a 1-1 draw in that game, and that's a good result for us, I would think. And I think that we're definitely going to be up for it. Like, even when we played them the first time, we did not. I'm not going to go as far as say as we deserve to win, but we didn't. I don't think we deserved that loss. Like, we at least deserved a draw that first time we played against them. Nimes, what's going on, man? How do they lose to them? I honestly have no idea because they were flying in December, Man City, and then they've just fallen off a cliff in the new year. Neves playing unreal right now. Yeah, dude, Ruben Neves is class, man. I don't think these players were playing for Ruben. You can see it in the performance against Man City. I mean, I'm not even gonna judge. I'm happy. I'm more than happy with that result, and just the performance in general against City. But I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself. I feel like a lot of United fans have been doing since that game. I could even if we go on and beat Arsenal or even a draw, like I said, would be a good result. I'm not gonna truly judge the team until we play against a team like Fulham, because again, like I said, under Ruben, we've been successful against the big teams this season. United, we are our strongest and most dangerous when we have space to run in behind. But when we're playing against the Fulham, when we're playing against the Burnley, when we're playing against these low table sides that we're gonna have to break down, how are we gonna perform? Because like the 2 goals we scored both came off counterattacks. Brilliant goals, but that space isn't gonna be there against the Fulham. What do I think of Eduardo Quaresma? I like him. He's good. You know who else is good? That I'd like to see get some minutes in the World Cup. It's the guy who plays for Club Brugge, Carlos Forbes. He's a fun player to watch. We played very well. Very well, fast movement, moving the ball well. It's probably the best I've seen us play for a long time. Honestly, it was a great game. I think Carrick. I don't think we'll get Champions League football. If I'm going to be honest, like if Carrick pulls that off, it'll be a miracle. And even I didn't even think we were going to get Champions League football, even if we just kept Ruben. Like I thought if Ruben pulled that off, it'd be a miracle. Because we're in a good spot right now. Like we're getting all these players back obviously from AFCON, and the players back from injuries as well. Like Harry Maguire, for example, huge for us in that game. And once we get the Ligt back as well, that will also be a massive boost for us. But then, I guess, it is nice that we only have to play 1 game a week, just in terms of injuries. Obviously, we'd still like to be in these competitions, but hopefully we won't have to deal with as many injuries, but we probably still will. Forbes is great. Yeah, I like him a lot. United just need more Portuguese players, dude. I know, bro. And like the fact that you guys think this is gonna be Bruno's last season, because from what this sounds like, I mean, from the start of last season, the club the club wanted to get rid of Bruno in the summer. The only reason why he stayed was because of Ruben, and now that Ruben's gone, even if Ruben was still there, I was kind of under the understanding that this was going to be Bruno's last season regardless. So I'm really trying to just cherish these last games that we're going to get to see of Bruno in a Man United jersey. They're going to lose Bruno, and then who we're going to have left in terms of Portuguese guys at United? Fucking Dallo. I'd rather have nobody. I'd rather have no Portuguese players playing for United than Dallo. MUFC says true facts. Looking forward to seeing how we do against the low block under Michael Carrick. I'm curious to see what lineup he's going to play against Arsenal. Do you think he should just do the same lineup he played against City, or do we bring Šeško back in, or what? Bruno Fernandes, the Gomez from Wolves, I think we'll go for Elliot Anderson, and we will miss out on Elliot Anderson. Bro, Dallo is so bad now. What happened? Dude, I don't even know, bro. His technical ability is just shocking. He's got a little bit of pace to him, but that's about it. Suresh, what's going on, bro? He says keep the same lineup. Yeah, honestly, that's probably the right move, bro. You don't change a winning team like that. If everyone's from that lineup is still fit, I'd probably say the best move is to keep that same lineup. You know who actually I think would be the brilliant Bruno replacement? Morgan Rogers. But in reality, there is no Bruno replacement. We cannot replace him. We cannot replace him. Asan, who? RNG, who the hell is this? Asan Udrag. I can't even begin to know where to pronounce this name. Udragyod? Perfect replacement? I don't even know who that is. You'd play Cunha? So who would you drop Dorgu, play Cunha? Is that what you're saying? And will Mizraoui be back and ready to go? Because that's the one change I'm making right away. Mizraoui in, Dallo out. Am I higher Spurs beating Dortmund? They are, but I mean they were already up 1-0. But they were already up 1-0 before the red card, right? The red card has absolutely ruined the game. But to be fair, when I first saw it, it didn't. I thought it was kind of a red card was a bit harsh, but yeah, when they showed it from a different angle, I was like, yeah, that one was bad. Cole, my man, what's going on, bro? I bet you're happy right now. Your boy's just going undefeated. Rodrigo Mora to United? How old is he now? I feel like that. He's a good player. He will be a good player, but I feel like that would be a big jump. I'm okay with Ahmed right wing, Cunha left wing, and Bumo striker. Yeah, I like that. I also kind of like Cunha at striker too. Like the few times we've seen Cunha play striker this season, I like him when he plays striker. But I also like Mbumo there too. And like they could rotate as well. Like I think we could pull off a draw at least from that game. Mora's 18. Yeah, I feel like a jump from him to go to United that would be quite big. I feel like he'd need to go to like I wouldn't even want him to go to the Premier League. I don't think he's ready for that the physicality of the Prem. Honestly, if he went to like a Monaco or like a Marseille or something like that, French league I could see him cooking in 100%. Happy about the Arsenal game, but Tottenham beating the Dortmund. Dude, how about that Solanke goal, man? That shit was AIDS at its finest. Get Ramoson. Would you half chop when the World Cup rolls around? Would you play Ramos? Or you playing Ronaldo? They've been saying that Cunha hasn't done that great. He's got 4 goals and 2 assists in a rubbish team. He's not done that bad. Yeah, I know. Cunha has been getting a lot of unnecessary hate. Because there was a span, like those games, those 3 games, or however many they were, like those last ones under Ruben, and then even like the Burnley one under Fletcher too. People were just like hating on him because he wasn't passing the ball. I'm like, I agree, he wasn't passing the ball, but honestly, before the game was even played, I'm like, I was fine with it because I'm like, looking at the lineups we were playing in that game, like missing all those players, who realistically was gonna do anything other than Cunha? I didn't really see how we were gonna score unless Cunha dribbled through the whole team. So I was fine with him doing that. But like I love Cunha, man. He's in my opinion, I prefer Cunha over Mbumo. They're both great, don't get me wrong. I love Mbumo as well, but there's something about Cunha, man. I just love him. Keep the same lineup against Arsenal for sure, says Liam. Except Mezraoui in, Dallo, piss off. That's the only change we're making. If Mezraoui is ready to play, which I imagine he should be. Second half, we're about to get back underway here. Again, the bets we have for this under 9.5 corners in the Spurs game. And the timers are way off, so forgive me for that. Under 9.5 corners in the Spurs game. Under 3.5 cards in Sporting PSG. Techers, what's going on, man? And then Madrid, Monaco under 3.5 goals, which is most likely going to be cooked, but we still have some hope. Most teams will play a low block against Portugal, so throw 2 strikers in the box and cross to them. Yeah, that's again the main reason why I think you should play Ronaldo's, because get those crosses in, man. Even the guy in his 40s can still freaking jump over the net. Just put the ball on Ronaldo's head. Bruno's irreplaceable, but if he leaves, Alex Baena of Villarreal, he's been great this season. Yeah, realistically, there is not going to be anybody that's going to come in and replace Bruno. It'll be so sad, man. I really hope. I honestly, I don't know what to do, like, with Bruno, because I love him. I would love him to stay at United. He's a great player, one of the best players in the league, one of the best players in the world. But at the same time, the guy's 31, almost 32 years old. If a Saudi team's coming in for 70 to 100 million, again, you'd be stupid not to take that. Like, it doesn't matter who it is, realistically. Like, you gotta, like, yeah, Bruno's great, but he's human at the end of the day. He's not going to be able to do this forever. At some point, if we can cash out on him like that, then maybe we should. Because you gotta think about the future of the club. I'm English. Do you think we have a very good chance of winning the World Cup? Because as an English person, I don't think we do, if I'm completely honest. I mean, you guys are always go deep in these tournaments over the last years, and having Tuchel in as well over Southgate, like you would imagine. I mean, I don't know, man. It's hard because not only do you need to have a good team, you also need to be incredibly lucky as well to win these international tournaments. As a German, Germany has no chance of getting in the semifinals. Really? You think so? Because honestly, I was just about to say, I feel like Germany's a little bit slept on. Like, they're not. Like, Germany's never going to be an underdog type of team, but I don't think people are giving them the credit they deserve. You know what I mean? Like, they got a very, very good team as well. Dude, PSG are playing some beautiful football right now. Holy shit. Dude, United. Oh, man. Enrique at United would go crazy. But the thing is, if we bring in an Enrique or a Tuchel, it's just going to be the same shit with Ruben in terms of, like, them wanting full control and then the owner's not giving it to them. Like, they're not going to back. Like, we need a top class manager, but they're not going to back a top class manager. So we're probably going to end up with a Carrick or something like that. I bet you that we don't beat Ghana and we will be saying same old England. I mean, with the games that Tuchel has been in charge for England, like, do they look better than what they were under Southgate? Because I honestly haven't really watched them play. I've just been seeing the scores. If England were serious about just winning, Greenwood would be on the plane because Lord knows Argentina would do it. Argentina would 100% do that. Yeah, dude, the Greenwood stuff is going to be interesting to see what happens there. I heard that he's linked with Atletico Madrid. Don't want to see Antonio Silva anywhere near Portugal's squad. Who would you say two starting center backs should be? I'm saying I'm not. Inacio's kind of been scaring me the past couple times I've seen him play for Portugal. I'd honestly say Vega and Ruben Diaz, obviously. But for real though, and I guarantee you he could still do a job to this day. Pep. Bring him out of retirement. Honestly speaking, Tuchel has been more boring than Southgate Ball, in my opinion, really. If you look Portugal, France, Spain, they all click together. That's why they do so well. We don't. That's the thing, like when I that's the main thing when I watch England. It's just like I feel like you gotta like play your style, like you know what I mean, your country's style. Like England try to be Spain, but like you're not Spain. Stop trying to play like Spain. Like they just need Brexit ball. Antonio Silva, Ruben Diaz says RNG. Honestly, I still go Vega over Silva or Inacio. Dude, I can't believe PSG actually haven't scored yet. Sporting had 3 shots, none on target. Villarreal 1-0 game suspended for now. What's going on there? Watch him absolutely waste Morgan Rogers on the bench. I can just see it. We do it all the time with that player. Oh my goodness, great chance here for Sporting. Trincao, oh my goodness, that's kind of a shitty ball from him. Bouncing ball from Trincao had so much space there. I think he may have been offside. Or is he on? It's close. Gives the guy a bouncing ball. How's he supposed to deal with that? That was a huge chance. I can't wait to see the development of Rodrigo Moro. He's like a Messi type player. That's why I don't really like. I'd like to see him come to United in the future, maybe. But if he was to come to United right now at 18 years old, we'd ruin him 100%. We have a bad record in the World Cup and the Euro is taking a world class player and absolutely wasting him and not even playing him. They do have a lot of talent, man. England. I feel like regardless of who they play, like a great player is going to be getting left out. I think it'll come down to really how good Harry Kane is going to be. Because in the last tournament, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Kane wasn't? I didn't think he was that good. Trincao again. Oh my goodness. AA says stick to hockey, bro. Stick my nuts in your mouth. Buy and give them a 2-season loan back. That's what I would do for Rodrigo Mora. That would be probably a good shout. $3-0 Madrid. Oh, that bet's cooked. $51st minute. Can't let another goal go in. As long as we win 2 out of the 3, we're chilling. We need to play Morgan Rogers in the 10, and that's who I would play with Saka right wing, Eze left wing, and Kane up front. That's a really good team. You know, you wouldn't put Foden in the team. He was shit against United, but I actually still think Foden's really good. John, don't tell me it's 4-0 already, or are you just saying make it, you want it to be 4-0? Bad injury for Simons? 4-0. Delay in the match of injury to Jude Bellingham. They scored an own goal, 4-0. Bet's cooked there. It's all right. It's all right. As long as we get the under corners in the PSG undercards, then we're up. Lucas, he says, so glad we spent another 100 million in January to lose to European giants and Man U. I'm assuming you're talking about City. Oh, jeez. Marcus Thuram shot there, top of the box. Couldn't pick a corner out. Villarreal game back on. Bro, do you game like video games you're talking about? I dabble. Lucas, appreciate the follow, man. Talking about City. Yeah, dude, what's going on with them, man? Like they were flying in December. Oh, Ousmane Dembele. Oh, flag's gone up though. PSG goal, another one gonna be checked here. Why would this not be allowed? Why does this get called off? Line's been set offside. Oh, he is offside. Great cross, though, from Doué. Yeah, Luca, bro, what's going on with City? They were unreal in December, and then ever since the new year, they've just fallen apart. And I didn't even see the Bodo Glimt game, but I just saw the score, and it was 2-0 when I checked on it, and I'm like, okay, surely City are like just playing like the kids or something. They can't be playing like their strongest lineup. And they were. Are you looking forward for GTA 6 coming out this year, bro? Is it actually coming out this year, or are they going to delay it another 6 years? I am looking forward to it. I think it's going to be sick, but they keep pushing it back. Like we're all going to be dead by the time they release that shit. You should do a United career mode. I've been meaning to do a United career mode. Usually each year I'll do 2 career modes. I'll do a United career mode, and then I'll do a career mode with a championship team, which usually ends up being West Brom, and try to like bring them up to the Prem and potentially win the Prem or Champions League or whatever. That's a free kick. Please don't give me yellow though. Don't give me yellow. First yellow of the game. Relax. I could see just like a big fight breaking out at the end of this game and me losing my cards bet just off some stupid shit like that. We got worked by Bodo, man. Classic give the ball away and countered easily. Yeah, I need to see the highlights of that game. But even against United as well, like both our goals came off counterattacks. I was like kind of blown away just like how much space United was able to have in behind against City. How about a Wimbledon or a Wrexham career mode? I'd be down for it. Usually we do a poll on the championship team. I will probably do a United career mode pretty soon. The only game that I've really been playing lately has been Marvel Rivals. I've been fucking with that game a lot, like since it came out. That's the only game like I play often. The thing is with City, they have who plays. They don't need like the goalkeeper from PSG, Donnarumma. They had James Trafford, and they've ruined him. I was confused on what you wrote there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it was something that was misspelled there. I've watched City game. They were thoroughly dominated for most of the game. Bodo deserved the win. Dominated? Like even in terms of like possession and everything? Spurs making a sub here. Dembele, near post shot, good save. Rui Silva. Really good save, honestly. I now play FIFA 17 career mode uh in Japan, is that what you're saying? And I bought Doom Freeze, boy, we get old. Dude, FIFA 17 career mode, that'd be sick. City had 70% possession in that game? Okay. Timber and Eze off for Arsenal. Declan Rice and Ben White coming in. Fabio Silva's on now. Back when Doomfreeze was rated 8 and 69. Doomfreeze would be a solid signing for United. They bought a goalkeeper last season that performed very well. Newcastle were interested, but he chose to go to Man City, played one game, and hasn't played since. I like James Trafford, man. He's a good goalkeeper. He definitely should be a starting goalkeeper. I'm honestly surprised he made that. He even made that move because, like, okay, yeah, I guess you'll win fucking trophies that you didn't even play a part in, but like, in terms of just your own individual career, like, if I was a goalkeeper, I'd much rather be a starting goalkeeper than a bench goalkeeper. Unless you're like old, but like, he's still so young. 5-0 Madrid? No way. Has Mbappe got a hat trick yet? Due plays Barcola in behind. Poked out for a PSG corner here. How Sporting have kept this at 0-0 is crazy. Bro, what about Afonso Moreira for the national team playing great right now? Dude, who's going to be the Renato Sanchez of this tournament for us? Yeah, but we made that move because he thought he was getting game time. He didn't realize that Man City was going to throw him under the bus and get Donnarumma. But like, what even like before they got Donnarumma, was that originally the plan for them to just play Trafford? Oh my goodness. Huge chance here. I think it's the first shot on target that they've gotten Sporting there. Straight down the middle of the goal. It was because Ederson was leaving. What next team do you think Ruben will end up managing? Like, where do you think he'll go? Like, would he go back to Portugal? Would he go to like another top club? If for some reason, if Atleti ever decided to get rid of Simeone or he just decided to leave, I could see Ruben at Atleti. I think fucking Man City, Ruben at Man City. Could you imagine? He'll end up there to replace Pep. I can see it. I mean, maybe. Depends how much longer Pep's going to be there for. So how many years now has it been where people have been saying, "Oh, it's going to be Pep's going to leave soon. Pep's going to leave soon," and then he never ends up leaving. How long? How much longer is Pep's even his contract at City even for? Do you think if is there anything that Pep could do at City that at this point for him to get sacked? Like if next season City finished like 8th, or do you think he's just like, oh, dude, I cannot believe PSG have not scored yet. Do a shot, blast it over the bar. They get in such good areas. No corner so far in the second half of the Spurs game. That's what I need to see. And I need. There's only been one yellow in the Sporting PSG game, so we're still chilling there. Koulibaly plays for Spurs. How he has fallen. He's on right now for Solanke. Didn't he score in the last Champions League game for Spurs? I don't really rate Koulibaly, to be honest. I haven't really been paying attention to the second half of Inter Arsenal. Has it just been like dead? The way that this Sporting PSG game has been going, I could definitely see Sporting stealing this late. Get Renato Sanchez to United. Dude, remember when he was who was he at in the Prem? Swansea, wasn't he? Remember when he was at Swansea? He's had such a weird career, Renato Sanchez. Who do you think that we get in the summer realistically, like players and the manager? Dude, it's so hard to predict what's going to happen with United right now. I could see the universe where they just decide to just keep Carrick long term. I honestly don't. I would love a Luis Enrique. I don't think it's realistic though. I feel like there'll be other big clubs that'll will be in for him. That'll be more intriguing for him. Because why would any top manager want to come to United at this point with these shitty owners? Player wise though, I mean we need fullbacks like that. We need fullbacks and a holding midfielder. If we get rid of Bruno, I could honestly see Morgan Rogers coming. Especially if we kept Carrick long term, because he played for Carrick. Um, I don't even know anymore, man. I think we should stick down the route of going for like the Prem proven players. United going for Due, no shot Due would come to United. I feel like Barcola would be a little bit more realistic, and I would take him. But again, it's not even really necessarily a position we need that bad right now. I want to see us bring in Portuguese guys, though. Ruben Neves for sure. Nuno Mendes and Hakimi. I mean, in the Ruben system, the two guys I wanted in terms of a left wing back were either Raum from Leipzig or Anthony Robinson. Ooh, another good opportunity there for Sporting. Sporting would have been much better in the second half. Yeah, right back though, I don't even know. I'm honestly fine with Mazraoui, but we need a backup for him. We need a replacement for freaking Dallo. I didn't really like Mazraoui too much as a right wing back, but just as a right back, I'm fine with. Oh my goodness! Sporting up 1-0! Is the flag going up? It's stayed down for now. Paul falls to Suarez in all the space in the world, and he puts it bottom right corner. Dude, you kind of just felt that coming this whole second half, the way this game's been going. Luis Suarez. And no, it's not the one you're thinking of. 3 goals in 7 matches. From the corner, it's headed away. One-time shot from way outside the 18, takes a gross deflection and just falls beautifully for Suarez. Tucks it, bottom right corner. Great finish. Very good finish. Ryan, what's going on, man? This would be a great win for Sporting. I can only see them not inspired if we keep Michael Carrick or, God forbid, go and get Southgate. Dude, if we get Southgate, I'm done, bro. Like, I will not watch that. Oof. That looked like a gross tackle, and Anthony Taylor saying play on. It's going to be a great ending to the game. This is where I see PSG really going to go for it here. 15 minutes left. The ref didn't just card someone, did he? It's kind of unlucky from PSG. I love to see it, but it is kind of unlucky from PSG. There's not even much they can do about it. The thing is, bro, I could actually see us doing something like that because these owners are and these hierarchy are clowns. What is actually going to have to happen for them to just piss off? Like, the only way that that's ever going to happen is if, like, they take a hit financially. Because at the end of the day, they don't care about the fans. They don't care about winning trophies. They just care about money. Relegation. I love Man United, but if we play Southgate, I won't watch it. Yeah, dude, like I can't support that. I'd rather bring back David Moyes than watch that shit. I don't understand how Wilcox is still in here. I heard apparently that we are looking to bring in somebody in January. I've been hearing they're looking for a lone midfielder, and apparently it's oh my god, Cavra with a fucking screamer. Holy shit, that was nice. Dude, that was a ridiculous goal. 1-1. Dude, he's filthy. Dude, that is a disgusting goal. The power on that shit's crazy. Keeper gets a hand on it. He can't even do anything about it. That's a bullet. That was insane. Has there still? There's no way there hasn't at least been one more corner in the Spurs game. There's no way it's still on 3. 5. Monaco have scored 5-1 now. VAR's checking the goal again, but imagine if PSG get another goal disallowed here. This one has to stand here, even though I want Sporting to win. That goal was fucking disgusting. That shit has to stand. Four corners. Okay, no, we're chilling. We are chilling right now. Why don't we just sack Will Cox? He's a clown. Dude, every one of those guys need to be sacked. I wonder what the vibes are going to be like. Like, what if we lose badly against Arsenal and then like draw or whatever against Fulham? Like, what are the vibes going to be like? Because everybody's on such a high right now. It went from like not like it was like it was calm under Ruben. And like we were like the performances towards the end obviously weren't good results against the freaking bottom of the table teams, but like in terms of league position, like at least I feel like most fans, or at least myself, I was pleased with where we were. And then we get those shitty results against like fucking Burnley, and then the crowd like after that game, they were just completely silent. And then you get knocked out of the cup by Brighton. Then you get the high of beating City, and now everybody thinks we're back. And then just if we get battered by Arsenal, all that could go away. SK, my man, what's going on, bro? And David, United fan, up on the YouTube. What's going on, bro? Good to see you up in here, man. Isn't Copenhagen's playing right now, aren't they? 1-1 against Napoli, and they have a red card. And they missed the penalty. Or no, they saved the penalty. They've had a red card since the 35th minute. Still 1-1 against Napoli. That'd be a good result, all things considered. We'll beat Arsenal 2-1. I see a draw. I think we could get a draw, which would also be a good result. I say 1-1. Madrid 6-1 now. Has Mbappe scored a hat trick yet? I didn't even see who scored the 5th goal. Bellingham scored. Is Mbappe even still on? A corner will be scored. Yeah, dude, imagine we lose 2-1 off a 90th minute corner. Oh shit! Arsenal scored again. I didn't even see it. Who scored? Don't tell me it was Jeans boy. It was. Gyökeres 3-1 Arsenal. Band for band, their attack is better. Dude, they call me deluded. I honestly agree with you. Like just in terms of the attack, Inter are washed letting him score. Dude, I'm happy. I want to see him have like a little bit of success because I want Arsenal to keep him long term because he's shit. And I kind of knew he was gonna be shit too. Like even before he went to Arsenal, like when he was heavy, when he was like more linked with United than he was with Arsenal before he signed, I was like, I honestly don't even want him. I saw it coming. They just run us over in midfield, and their defense is also better as well. Farah J Prince was up, man. He says, "What do you think of Sunderland? You reckon they could get Europe this season?" Um, Probably not. That would be crazy if they managed to do that, but I'm not too sure to be honest. Let's see. They're ninth right now. Probably not, to be honest. I don't see them being any higher. Like even if they finish top half of the table, that would still be very, very good for them. I honestly don't see them be getting finishing the season any higher than what they are right now. Like ninth, 10th, 11th. I'm surprised how good Brentford have been doing, to be honest. I have a feeling that like Brentford and Sunderland will fall off a little bit. I have a feeling that Everton will sneak up there. They'll end 12th. I think the best physical prowess was 23, 24. 2 or 3-1 Arsenal this weekend is my prediction. Against United? Nah. We're winning 6-0. No, I'm just kidding. It'll probably. I'm sticking with the 1-1. 1-1 would be a good result, especially since we're playing away too. I'm a Sunderland fan, and when we face Arsenal at the Emirates, I hope we end their Arsenal home unbeaten run and we end up beating the only team unbeaten at home. Yeah, it would be very interesting to see what. I love seeing Sunderland back in the Prem. Honestly, I'm happy to see them doing so well, and everybody thought they were just going to go straight back down. I'm happy to see. I like to see like. It's not good. It's not good for the league when just the teams that come up from the championship just all just go straight back down. Burnley can go straight back down. Fuck Burnley, man. I hate seeing Burnley in the Prem. Those teams like Burnley, Norwich. Oof. Sporting almost had another huge chance there. There's just certain teams I just never want to see in the Prem again. Top two. Burnley, Norwich. Dude, honestly, they're not going to get relegated, but there's nothing more than I would love to see Bournemouth get relegated. Wolves will not go out. What if they just draw their way out of relegation? Even though I don't even think that's possible. How much? What is the relegation even looking like? Forest 17th, 22 points. Yeah, Wolves are going down. 100%. Wolves, Burnley, 100% going down. And the three that are down there right now are all going down. West Ham shit too. Why does Gabriel Jesus look like he's like frowning right now on the bench? He scored 2 goals. Maybe he wanted a hat trick. The thing is, Newcastle are in the Champions League, but I want us to be at a level where we can get to the same level like Europa League or Conference League. Dude, Sunderland in the Conference League would be sick. Do you think that like they'll continue doing this well next season? I want to see Wrexham in the Prem. Honestly, it's probably only a matter of time. Forest are only 4 clear of West Ham, I think. Yeah. Or are they? No, they're 5. West Ham on 17, Forest on 22. But like even then, like Forest are they're just better. Like Forest will like grind out some draws to like pull away from West Ham. Trincao, have a pop. Trincao! Oh my goodness! Sporting up 2-1! Come on! Yeah! Get in! Come on! That's huge! Get in! Let's go! What minute is it? 90th minute winner. 5 minutes added on. Was that Suarez again? It is. It's Suarez again, bro. They deserve this, honestly. Commentators, like the keeper definitely could have done better. That was a fucking rocket from Trincao. Spurs game has 6 corners. It's about to end though, right? No, we're chilling in that. We're winning 2 out of 3 bets. This has been a successful stream today. But the question is, I need my man John up in here. What are the bets we're taking tomorrow? Marseille, Liverpool, Newcastle, PSV, Barca, Slavia Prague, Galatasaray, Atleti, Benfica, Juventus will be a crazy game. Troy, have you ever watched the Sunderland 2 Arsenal 2 game? I didn't watch it live, but I did see the highlights. Sunderland scored 90th minute, right? Fran, what's going on, man? United at the Emirates, bring them on. Bring them on. I smell a 1-1. It's full time. The Arsenal have won 3-1. Spurs game has it's probably over right now because my stream for that one was a little bit behind. Sporting just trying to see out this win here. Just put the 3 points in the bag already.
Dude, if we beat City and then Arsenal, it would be just so us to beat City, beat Arsenal, and then fucking lose to Fulham. I think the Arsenal game will definitely be a lot tougher than the City game. And like even just with this result today from City getting freaking smashed by Bodo Glimt, like I feel like that kind of takes away from our win a little bit. Like Arsenal. Oh no, relax, relax. This is where the yellow cards are coming out. He just punched the guy in the back of the head. Don't do this now. There's fucking like 2 minutes left. Tell me that was just one card. There's 1 minute left, dude. If people just start fucking losing their shit and fouling, I'm gonna lose my mind. And another yellow card's coming out. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. That's 3. If one more card happens, we're cooked. Dude, don't ruin everything. If one more yellow card, if one more card comes out, we lose. The 5 minutes are up. Please just blow the whistle. What did you think of it? Like the Sunderland Arsenal game? It was good, man. I love watching Sunderland play this season. They play every minute like they're fighting for their lives. I've been loving watching Sunderland this season. Did you bet for all cards or just one game? The bet was under 3.5 cards for the entire game for both teams. Like combined. Now they're on 3. Blow the whistle. Okay, holy shit. Full-time whistle, Sporting, get it done. We get the bet done. I would have lost my mind if some full-out brawl just happened at the end and the fucking went over cards. That was a bit of a sweat there towards the end. What a result from Sporting, though, man, honestly. Fully deserved. The second half especially, man. They were great. I just hope Sunderland beat Arsenal at the Emirates. I don't mind you guys beating them first, though. Dude, we just want to see everybody beat Arsenal at this point. We don't want Arsenal to win the league. I don't care who does it. Jeez, man. For the games tomorrow, though, what, like... Juventus at home? I think Juventus have actually been very good recently, haven't they? Or they just lost to fucking... Cagliari. Oh my goodness. Should I bet on Juventus to beat Benfica? Or can they not be trusted? Madrid low-key locked the fuck in. Yeah, dude, 6-1. I want to see Mbappe get a hat-trick, though. Half chop, bro. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure, man. Copenhagen got it done, 1-1. Tomorrow, it might be... I think I might go Juventus to win. Barcelona to win by 2. And maybe it's so crazy it just might work. PSV plus 1.5 against Newcastle. Bayern Bayern against this freaking Union St. Gilios team or whatever however you say it, minus 1,000. Crazy. Hope Frankfurt wins tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be live for the games tomorrow as well. So if you haven't already, make sure you've hit that subscribe button. You turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live or posts a video. Other than that, that's probably where I'm going to end the stream. I need to go eat something now. But big shout out to everybody who's up in the stream. You guys are absolute legends as always. Everybody who shows the love and support. Again, we'll be live tomorrow. So hopefully we'll see you in that one. But other than that, hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.